Good morning, grade 7. Today our lesson is about 9.5 volume. Okay, but before I start example 1 or your turn 2, what is a volume? So volume is to represent how much space something takes up inside the solid figure. Okay, so when we say surface area, are those surfaces or area that we can touch in the solid figure, but volume, what takes up inside the solid figure. Here is the first example, but let me have the formula that we'll be using for this volume. So for different prisms, we'll be using the same formulas in finding the volume of that prism. Volume is equal to BH, wherein B is the base area and H is the height of the prism. Okay, so we use these two variables also in finding the surface area, so the same. Okay, definitions. Okay, let's go to your turn 2. In your turn 2, we have one example of prism. What kind of prism is this? This is a triangular prism because the base is a triangle. Okay, so let's use the formula in finding the volume, which is base area times height. Okay, so let's start in finding the base area. So what is our B? Okay, in finding the base, this is a triangle. So how do you find the area of a triangle? That is half base times height. So let's substitute it. So which means you have half. What is the base? 24. What is the height? 7 meters. So I have 24 times 7. Okay, so which means if you multiply half times 24 times 7, you will get 84 meters square. Okay, because it's an area. Okay, after we find the base area, we find the height of the prism. What's the height of the prism? So if you're going to stand this triangular prism and the base is this triangle, right? What will be the height? So this side, and that is 22 meters. Okay, got it. Okay, so we have the base area and the height. So how do we find the volume again? Base area times height. So let's substitute. So B is equal to 84 times 22. Okay, so what is our volume now? What is the answer? 84 times 22? That is 1,848 cubic meter. Why is it cubic meter? Because we have the area, which is a square meter, times the height, that is meters. So which means if you multiply also the units, you will get cubic meters. Okay, got it? Okay, let's proceed to your turn. Number 5. Let's have another prism. Okay, this time I have what kind of prism? This is a trapezoidal prism because the base is like a trapezoid. Okay, as you can see, you have the dimensions of the trapezoid. Okay, let's name it first. Okay, you have the trapezoid here, wherein you have the height of the trapezoid that is 10 centimeters. You have the base 1 and base 2. Base 1 is 8, base 2 is 12. Okay, and then you have the height of the whole trapezoidal prism. If you stand this, that is 22 centimeters. Okay, so let's solve for the volume. So let's find first the base area. What's the formula? Base area is equal to half times the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, let us substitute. Okay, so we have now half. What's the height of the trapezoid? I'm talking about the trapezoid. That is 10. Okay, 10 centimeters. Base 1 and base 2, this and this. So 12 plus 8. Okay, let's do this. So we have 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 times 10 is what? 200. So divide by 2 or times half, that is 100. So the unit is 100 square centimeters. So this is the base area. Okay, the next thing is, what's the height of the prism again? So the height of the prism is what? If you stand, this one, 22 centimeters. Okay, so let's find the volume now. So volume is equal to base area times height. So 100 times 22 is equal to, what's the answer? 2,000 200. What's the unit? Cubic centimeters. Okay, this is the volume of trapezoidal prism. Got it?